4 sentences he said, are you a teacher?
What an observation.
Everyone wants respect. Everyone wants care, love from other sides. मेरे माता पिता सबसे ज्यादा प्यार उससे ही करते हैं.
My parents love him the most.
So very sweet. Good evening to sweet ma'am.
Same from my side. You are also very sweet, and good evening, and I really welcome you on my channel for the second time.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much for your precious time, because I know your schedule is busier than me.
No, it's nothing like that, busier than you, but yeah, sometimes no, I remain so caught up that I cannot schedule everything as I wish. It happens sometimes, no, like those learners, they all of a sudden they will send a message, ma'am, I'll be half an hour late, or I want to take 10 minutes earlier. So I need to change certain things. So that is the problem. Otherwise, everything is fine. I love to talk to different people, and you are not a stranger for me.
Yes.
Yes.
And
yes.
you know, hardly till now, from last 2.5 months, I am doing this type of conversation, and hardly I did any 2-3 conversation till now in which I did not discuss about you, your name. I always prefer your name, like Manju Mam.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You are also many people's favorite and my favorite too.
Thank you so much to you, ma'am. Your
But
camera
yeah,
quality is good, ma'am. Your
it's
camera
good.
quality is good.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
so
So yes, Preeti, do you think that we should introduce each other once again, or straight away we should go to the conversation?
I think everyone knows about you, and if no
You
one knows
also.
about me, I'm giving my brief introduction. Like
Okay.
I'm Preeti, and I'm an English teacher, and I'm a private school teacher. Right now, I'm living in Bahadurgarh, that is near New Delhi, and I have started my 2 YouTube channel. One is regarding study, that is Easy Way to Learn with Preeti, and another channel is Easy Way Blog, that is my entertaining channel. That's all about me.
Yes, yes. My husband used to say the same. What do you think? Am I your student? The way you are ordering me. Because this
Yes.
has come in our blood, whenever we say something, so immediately our tone changes, like we are talking to our students, because every day 8 hours we spend in our school. Yes.
Yes.
So that comes naturally. We don't create that kind of tone, or we don't articulate our words in that way, but it happens automatically, and
Yes.
people can judge us that yes, I see it's she seems to be a teacher.
Yes, ma'am. Everyone wants respect. Everyone
That's
wants care, love from others.
But the behavior should be polite, humble. Yes, we should be generous while talking to them or behaving in any way. That's all about good behavior and good manner, isn't it? And
Yes.
how do we learn this? It doesn't come automatically. It
Hmm.
is about seeing and learning from others. So, from our childhood, we start imitating our parents first. If our parents are very much polite, very much humble, they behave nicely with their elders, it automatically then comes to us. Yeah, we learn from our parents that, yeah, my parents behaved very well with my grandparents. So I should also do the same. Yes, that's how. And if we have behaved well with our teachers, we never have spoken anything wrong about our teachers, then our children will learn the same. But today, what happens, parents used to say in front of the child, okay, your teacher said this, I'll see to it. How dare to say this? These kind of words at times unknowingly parents use. And it happens that children learn these things. So we have to be very vigilant while speaking something, while behaving in front of our kids, so that they also imitate our good behavior. Because they are going to learn our behavior unknowingly. If you are harsh while speaking, they will imitate the same. If you are polite while speaking, they are going to imitate in the same way.
True. And manners make your personality.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
true. That is very
And
important, that we learn good manners always. And it is not that only we learn during our childhood. We can learn even at this age. When I see somebody behaving well, I feel like imitating the same. Yeah, once I was just moving in the bus. Okay, I was, and then one small kid, I'm not that old, but he got up and he said, Auntie, you can sit here. So I felt that, see, such a small boy, he has a respect for me, and he told me that, Auntie, you sit here and I can stand up. Okay, I did not sit, but still, I had a respect for that child. Yes.
Yes,
So
yes,
good manners are always very appealing and it draws attention. We should also take this responsibility. If we are short tempered, we are not polite in the school, we carry our tension from home to school, that
hmm.
children can observe. They can see that today ma'am is angry. I don't know what is the reason. Maybe principal must have told something, or she has brought some tension from her house. Okay, so they are very keen observer and they can observe, and that's how, if very often they see the same thing, this becomes their habit. They also try to imitate their ideal teachers, very especially. Out
Yes,
of 10-20 teachers, every child has some favorite teacher, so
yes,
that
yes,
favorite teacher has the responsibility to carry a good behavior so that child learns the same.
yes. And sometimes parents are not free to observe all these things, and
Very.
sometimes if they observe and they try to stop their children, but somehow they are unable in that case. So in that case, what parents should do?
And this is the most difficult part of today's era, because we, most of us are living in nuclear family. There's no
Yes,
joint family system now. So what is happening? That parents are out whole day. What child is doing at home? Most of the time we are not vigilant. We don't know what child is doing. And once we come after 10 hours or 11 hours or maybe 8 hours, then for 1 hour or 2 hours we are going to meet with our children. So we feel like that we should just shower our love, affection. We should not scold, because already whole day we were out. We
yes,
means now husband and wife both are working. Okay,
yes,
so that happens that they just feel that I should shower love and affection, and they forget that they should discuss with them that what all things he did or she did during the day, if something wrong happened, because they are also dead tired when they come from the
yes,
office.
yes,
They don't have that much of patience to discuss all those things with their children. So these are things unknowingly happening, and we
hmm,
have to check it. How can we resolve these things? How can we solve this critical problem? Actually,
yes.
earlier parents were less involved, grandparents were dealing with the children.
This is
Yes.
the fact.
So
Yes,
when they were too small, they used to know Hanuman Chalisa and so many slokas and so many things. And today, if you ask my son even, he doesn't
hmm,
know. He doesn't
hmm,
know, because I did not teach. I take this responsibility. I did not teach him. So it's my mistake, because I was working. So when I was coming back to school, my care and concern was what? My child should complete his homework. He should get good marks. He should not fail in any of the subjects. I should just talk to him about studies and academics. So
hmm.
here I failed. I must take this responsibility. So yes, of course, but still earning money is equally important
Yes,
for today's generation. So we have to find out something, some means and ways, so that both the things can be managed well. If somebody is well mannered, certainly will achieve something, because once you are in this habit, you are doing everything at the right time or in a right manner, then probably you will not fail, whether you got 60% of marks or you got 100% of marks, because your track is right, your direction is right, your thinking process is correct, so you will not fail. Maybe you cannot become an IAS, but you can become somebody. It's not important that everybody becomes somewhere class 1 officer, because everybody is made for some different job, some different perspective, and they will certainly attain that. That is only our goal. It's not about getting 99% of marks or getting the highest post of the society.
yes. And I have one son, and I always give this advice to my son also. Like whenever we meet to our relatives, everyone asks to him how many marks you got in your previous class, how many
Uh,
marks, and what is your target for next class. for next test. And I always give advice to him in when we spend our separate time, quality time. I always said, I just want to make you a good person, good human being who give respect to elders, who have good manners. Only use your time with in a quality way. Like you should have good manners. That is enough for me. Only behave good with elders and speak politely. That is enough for me. Even though I am earning, so somehow he will also earn. But yes, manners we can't buy from any shop or any mall.
That's true. That's true. This is to be inculcated, and that cannot really be purchased from anywhere. It is in our blood.
Yes.
It's already in our genes. And then we have to polish it. We have to always focus. Did I do something wrong? Did I speak something rudely? Then next time we should correct it. Or there is a very good word, sorry. We can use those polite words if something wrong anybody has spoken. So sorry can be said that, yeah, by mistake, or just like that I told you, I never really meant it.
Yes, ma'am. So true.
What about if we discuss certain Hindi sentences to be translated into English? That can be beneficial for our learners because our videos are mostly about conversation, how to go ahead in our conversation. Any topic comes in front of us, even spontaneously, if we have to speak, then how can we do that? So simple sentences we can discuss today, taking from certain sentences in simple present tense, certain in negative, certain in simple past tense. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Are you going to ask in Hindi and I'll answer in English, or you feel like I should ask you in Hindi and then you will be answering in English? How about?
Okay, I'm
Shall I
asking,
ask?
I'm speaking Hindi, a sentence, and you will translate because
Okay,
you
fine.
have good knowledge of grammar.
No, I'm going to ask very simple sentences. I'm not going to use heavy sentences because learners will think that what kind of sentences they are making here. Simple, sit down, get up, go there, bring this. That's what.
Okay. So, yes, ma'am, start. Actually, I never did this type of sentence transform videos, but yes, it will be also.
It can be a fun actually. It can be a fun.
Yes,
Just yes. Okay, shall I start? Are
yes,
you ready
ma'am.
for English?
Yes.
Okay. क्या आप कल मुझसे मिलोगे?
Will you meet me tomorrow?
Wonderful. मेरा मोबाइल कहाँ है?
Where is my mobile?
जानते हो क्या?
Do you know?
मुझे नहीं पता.
I don't know.
क्या तुम्हें नहीं पता मेरा मोबाइल कहाँ है?
Okay. Don't you know where my mobile is?
Right. तुम गुस्सा हो क्या? क्या?
Are you angry with me?
No, मैं गुस्सा नहीं हूँ. Sorry, नहीं, मैं गुस्सा नहीं हूँ.
Okay. No, I'm not angry with you.
तुम्हारे पास कितने पैसे हैं?
How much money do you have?
मेरे पास 10 रुपए हैं.
I have 10 rupees.
तुम्हें जरूरत है क्या?
Do you need?
हाँ, मुझे कपड़े खरीदने हैं.
Yes, I want to purchase clothes.
Very nice. Okay. वह जाता है.
He goes.
वह नहीं जाता है.
He doesn't go.
वह गया.
He went.
वह जा रहा है.
He is going.
वह जा रहा था.
He was going.
उसने पढ़ाई नहीं की.
He did not study.
मैं ये कभी नहीं कर सकता था.
I couldn't do it.
I could have never done it.
I ever couldn't do it.
I could have never done it. I could have never done it. उसने मुझे फोन किया. हाँ, उसने मुझे फोन किया.
He called me.
Yes. मैंने फोन उठाया.
I picked up the phone.
Do you have any sentence in your mind? in Hindi.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
क्या वह
Any
अध्यापिका है?
sentence like this.
Okay.
Yes, please go ahead.
क्या वह अध्यापिका है?
क्या वह?
अध्यापिका है.
Okay. Is she a teacher?
ये हाँ, वह एक अध्यापिका है.
Yes, she is a teacher.
वह कहाँ जाती है?
Where does she go?
वह घर आया.
He came to his house.
मैं शाम को बाहर जाऊंगा.
I'll go outside in the evening.
मुझे नए जूते लाने हैं.
I have to buy new shoes.
मुझे आज बुखार है.
I have a fever today.
मुझे दवा लेनी है.
I have to take medicine.
मुझे आराम नहीं हुआ है.
I didn't get any relief.
मैं आराम करना चाहता हूँ.
I want to take rest.
मैं पिछले 2 घंटे से पढ़ रहा हूँ.
I have been studying for past 2 hours.
मैं बोर हो चुका हूँ.
I'm bored now.
मैं सोना चाहता हूँ.
I want to sleep.
कल मिलते हैं.
We'll meet tomorrow.
कल किसने देखा है?
Who has seen tomorrow?
हम कल फिर मिलेंगे.
We'll meet again tomorrow.
यह मेरी छोटी बहन है.
She's my younger sister.
इसका नाम सीता है.
Her name is Sita.
यह बहुत अच्छा नाचती है.
She dances so well.
इसने भरतनाट्यम भी सीखा है.
She learned Bharatnatyam. Or she has learned Bharatnatyam.
यह 5वीं कक्षा में पढ़ती है.
She studies in class 5.
यह 2 बार स्कूल में विजेता रह चुकी है.
She has won twice in her school.
हम 4 भाई बहन हैं.
We are 4 siblings.
मैं सबसे बड़ी हूँ.
I'm the eldest.
मेरा एक छोटा भाई भी है.
I have a younger brother too.
उसका नाम राहुल है.
His name is Rahul.
वह बहुत शरारती है.
He's very naughty.
मेरे माता पिता सबसे ज्यादा प्यार उसे ही करते हैं.
My parents love him the most.
वह मुझे बहुत प्यारा है.
I love him too.
वह 4th कक्षा में पढ़ता है.
He studies in class 4 or standard 4.
वह अपनी कक्षा का मॉनिटर है.
He is the monitor of his class.
उसकी कक्षा में 50 बच्चे हैं.
There are 50 students in his class.
उन 50 बच्चों में वो सबसे शरारती है.
He is the naughtiest in all 50 students.
उसके बावजूद भी अध्यापक उसे ही प्यार करते हैं.
In spite of that, teachers love him.
मेरे पिताजी एक डॉक्टर हैं.
My father is a doctor.
वो पशुओं के डॉक्टर हैं.
Oh, he is a veterinary doctor. Yeah.
It's a new word. Yes, veterinary doctor. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Enough.
have.
Enough. Enough. Okay, fine. So nicely you asked, and I hope they were simple. So I could answer them so well. I hope learners will get benefit out of it. And yes, fine. So
Yes,
I think we should wrap up this session here.
Yes.
What do you say? Do you have any more questions for me?
Yeah, I will write down this type of sentence. I really get fun.
Yeah, this is a kind of fun. And in place of talking, when we have a kind of conversation all the time, mostly we feel that we discuss more or less the same thing until or unless we choose certain topic. Yes, so,
Yes.
Your introduction, then my introduction, your family life, then my family life, somewhat the same we do. So at times, if we discuss certain grammar topics, certain sentences, some tricky sentences, so we like it. Once I had with Shivi, So now this is second time. I gave you this chance to ask certain questions so that I can reply those sentences, and it's really a fun, and you don't have to prepare much about it. Any sentence coming to your mind, but what happens is when we have session, Hindi doesn't come to our mind.
Yes,
Then
yes,
English, because in our mind, somewhere in our subconscious mind, it is there that we are here for speaking English.
yes,
So that is a challenge for us. While speaking English, how can we bring Hindi into it? That
yes.
is also a challenge.
And ma'am, I noticed that some English teachers speaks Hindi very well.
True. It's all about the love for language. If you are actually thinking that my Hindi should be strong, my English should be strong, then certainly you will be able to do that. But what is happening here, that we are here connecting for English. So it is always there in our head that we have to speak in English. But she is a teacher. She teaches us through Hindi,
Yes,
English
through Hindi transform
through
method.
Hindi. So she has to have equal fluency in both the languages.
And I what I noticed that now everywhere it happens in India, especially with me and in Haryana and UP. Like most of people easily speak mix up. They mixed up like Hindi and English. Not
Actually,
proper.
certain words of English are so much mixed in Hindi that at times you will not get the Hindi word for it, like
Yes,
hospital, school,
yes,
teachers, students. These words, clinic, if you think of, certain times you will feel clinic को हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? You will
yes,
not
yes,
get. चिकित्सालय बोलना is
yes.
more
Proper Hindi
difficult
word.
than clinic,
Yes,
isn't it? So it
yes,
happens, but yeah, we should try to know those words also.
yes, yes.
It's
Yes, we
it's
are
not a proud
we are
thing
Indian
that we
first,
don't
so
know
yes,
Hindi.
so true. Yes, I also like that. If we want to be fluent in English as well as Hindi, should be very good because
Yeah,
we are
once I
Indian
was
first.
thinking, interfere. What is the Hindi of interfere? I was not getting interfere ka Hindi. And as I stopped thinking about hastakshep, तुरंत दिमाग में आ गया हस्तक्षेप
Yes,
होगा.
yes,
But
that's
when
it.
you feel like interfere को बोले, but I used interfere word, and I knew that the opposite person will not understand, probably interfere. But at the same time, hastakshep is also so difficult that also will not be understood by many.
Yes, yes. Because nowadays Hindi is very difficult as compared to English for new generation.
That's true. That's true. So
So
yes, hastakshep, interfere, don't poke your nose. We discussed, and now I think we should wind up the session. We
okay,
discussed
ma'am.
quite a lot. All right.
Okay, ma'am,
Okay.
and thank you so much for giving your precious time. Even you have one paid students are waiting for you, even though you give me time. So thank you so much. Very
Actually,
delighted. I'm very delighted for that.
thank you so much for reaching out to me. Actually, second time you asked me, then I was actually very happy that you want to connect with me for the second time. Yeah, I also enjoyed this session. I feel like actually meeting to all those people whom I have once talked to, but time doesn't allow. What to say?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, and please take your sessions. And,
Thank
have a
you.
good night because after some time we will be sleep. So have a good night.
Okay, good night to you too.